You're still in love with him, aren't you?
That look!
Check, please.
They got hot pit barbecue. And it's OU hat! That just pissed off half the demographic.
Three, two, one, react.
What's up, guys? It is episode 1 of Tulsa Comics React, and I couldn't start with a guest better than the great Evan Hughes.
Thank
What's
you.
up, Evan?
Thanks, Jared. Man, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm very comfortable on the couch right now. So
Well,
thank
dude,
you.
like, we've done shows together. It's always been a great time hanging out with you. And then you were also a guest on Unloading Meat last year.
Yeah,
possibly.
I remember unloading some meat with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
we did
consensual,
that.
boys and girls.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
consensual. Yeah.
That's
Now,
meat,
this
right?
time, he is on a black couch. I wouldn't say he was cast, but...
Uncasted couch.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going on tangent here, but welcome to Tulsa Comics React. We got Evan Hughes here. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen, your host, with the most pre-diabetes, I guess. I don't know. The first show, I thought we had to start with an Oklahoma staple, something that's iconic in Tulsa and in Oklahoma. And with the sequel coming out next month, I thought Twister. We got to hit it.
What's more Oklahoma than bad weather?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I mean, we just had it this morning. It
Yeah.
was storming this morning when I woke up. I was like,
Bro.
ah, shit.
Dude, I don't know why I started having this dream that someone had a big sheet of construction paper and they were like making noise with it. And I woke up and it was the tree on my window. So, Oklahoma, move here.
I just always
if you
wake
haven't
up
already.
like squirrels banging on the tree out there. They're always
Oh.
constantly fucking.
When you said, oh, the squirrels actually.
Yeah,
having sex?
yeah. Hopefully it's consensual out there. I
I've
don't know
heard-
about the squirrel age of consent. I don't know. Getting back on the topic of Twister, this classic, I remember like when I was younger, this was filmed like here. It was actually filmed in Tulsa and the surrounding area. We had Channel 2 News and people like from the actual newscasters being in the movie. So it's gonna be kind of cool to watch it. When was the last time you watched this movie? Or have you watched this movie?
I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through. I saw parts of it around the time it was new, and then I saw parts of Jurassic Park, and then in my head I can never really differentiate the two. So this is going to help me separate this and Jurassic Park.
Well, that makes sense because both were written by Michael Crichton.
Oh, see, I thought one was like, this is like the tornado version
Of Jurassic Park.
Of
You're
Jurassic
right, it
Park.
really
That's how
is.
it seems, yeah.
Yeah, this screenplay was co-written by Michael Crichton and he produced it. And it was in 96, so that was 3 years after Jurassic Park.
That's
So
crazy.
It was in that 90s period, so you're not wrong for like having it kind of meshed together.
And I know Bill Paxton's in it, right?
Yeah, Bill
Who
Paxton.
I love him.
Helen Hunt, Carrie Yules from Princess Bride is in this.
Nice.
Some great casting in here. And then none of them are coming back in the sequel. You ready to watch this movie?
Yeah, let's go.
For those that are wanting to watch with us, we're going to be launching a Patreon soon. And if you guys want to watch along with us and have it just hit play right now, you can watch with us. So you ready, man?
Yeah. let's
Here
do
is
it.
1996 Twister.
Oh, what's up with all this smoke? It's like we're about to watch a weed movie.
It's true.
This is what I'm going to bring to this.
Warner Brothers and Universal. Wow, and Amblin. So that's Spielberg too.
Is that like the sleep drug?
Oh, if you didn't know, it's Twister. Oh, so we're inside a tornado.
Oh, wow.
Fun fact, this is one of the first movies ever released on DVD.
Oh, this is Oklahoma.
Yep.
69.
So yeah, one of the first movies ever released on DVD.
Wow. For those watching along, this looks fake. I might
Well,
say
I
that
mean,
a lot.
Maybe it is 1969, and they're saying it's 69. So do
Well, you know how long they'd have to wait around for a real thunderstorm to happen to start
you
filming?
think it was the summer of 69?
Oh, this bothers me too. Look how the W isn't that close to the Arning.
Oh,
There's
shit.
extra spaces.
Well, they didn't have Canva Pro back then, man.
That's true. Oh, shit. That's how a dog is in Oklahoma too. They're like, it's just a thunderstorm.
And I love how they're like, hey, we're kind of doing a tornado movie. We got to have a dog that kind of looks like fucking Toto. Oh, it's Redneck Mama.
See, the thing about this movie is this is what everyone outside of Oklahoma thought almost every week in Oklahoma is like
Yep.
because of this movie.
It was like the Jaws of like dry land.
They're like, dude, how do you deal with all those twisters? It's like, we don't live like this.
What's funny though is like we just had one in Bartlesville like 2 months ago that ripped off the buildings, and then Barnesville also damaged like a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
And then the next day they dropped the trailer for Twisters, the sequel to this.
Nice. They were just holding it, waiting. Like, we're gonna fucking drop this once.
Just
this
a viral
town's in
marketing
trouble.
scheme.
Yeah, that's so smart.
Sponsored by Mr. Beast.
I helped
Hey guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So now he's gonna hold. I remember this part.
One
This
thing-
shit kept me up for weeks. This scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid.
because the movie.
Bye, Dad.
Wow, this
like-
seems important.
Well, she's gonna grow up saying her dad was Superman.
Yeah, right.
Oh, welcome to Barnstall.
More.
Yeah, that's more. Oh, wow. Hey, it's the future. Whoa, look at that CGI.
It's like us.
That looks like the Megazord in the Power Rangers movie.
Wow, was that a thimble?
It didn't look like a thimble. This is... Wow. What? Whoa. Are they trying to show storms?
Wow, there's fucking Oklahoma.
Cut here. Oh, good. She likes cats. Her character development means that she goes home alone. I mean, I always pictured Oklahoma as kind of like Texas's Canada. We're like the polite northern
That's
cousin.
amazing.
So like whatever fucked up thing happens in the U.S., Canada kind of makes a lightly nicer version. We're like that with Texas.
I love that. That's a great analogy.
Like, you know, we didn't have Whataburger up here for a long time, but we had Lotta-Burger.
Oh, classic soundtrack. So this movie is so fucking 90s to me.
I
Right
know.
in the middle of the 90s.
We're going on an adventure
Yeah, that's the exact vibe here.
in a pickup.
Which Oklahoma is an adventure. Living here is an adventure.
That's a cool shot though that they dollied all the way into that.
The 90s in Oklahoma, to me, was a lot less fun than it is now. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And so they were really trying to make this Oklahoma look really fucking fun back then.
Yeah, they were, and like it was like the last Wild West kind of thing, like outlaw. I don't know. Like here, it seems like if I remember right, Bill Paxton's character is kind of like he used to be out here, but then he kind of like got streetwise, or he's cleaned up now,
Yeah.
and he's going back to his roots to impress. I don't know if I remember right. I was young when I watched this. I'm a reference comic. Don't you know?
Yeah, no, I love it. That's Eric Clapton, I think.
Oh yeah. Is that before or after the kid thing?
I would guess after.
I'm pretty sure in Twister they didn't license Tears from Heaven.
Right. But I think Tears from Heaven is like older than this movie, I think. We'd have to look it up. I heard he was a big dickhead, but he was also on cocaine a lot.
Yeah. Cocaine.
This guy's got a cool Bugs Bunny shirt. That'd be expensive at a thrift store now.
Oh, this is back when Dodge called them Dodge Rams instead of being separate companies. Now it's just Ram. Or you have Dodge. You don't have a Dodge Ram.
It's a pretty nice looking truck.
That's Philip Seymour Hoffman, bro.
No way, really?
Yeah. He's a bit player in this.
Oh, you're right. Damn, yeah, he is young here and thin.
Oh, yeah, because he's trying to get divorced from her to marry the black-haired lady. That's why he's back.
I don't know. Is it just me or did Jurassic Park had a lot of scenes like this too?
I always liked Helen Hunt. Who was your favorite Hunt, Helen or Bonnie?
Wait, who's Bonnie Hunt?
Bonnie Hunt was the mom in Beethoven.
I'm going to say Helen just because I'm watching this.
Good choice.
And I don't know Bonnie.
Oh, they got the cups right. Those are like some hideaway cups. Like some of Josie's have those cups. She's got like a curly straw coming out of it. Oh, they got the cooler on top of the car, right?
Bill Paxton's sideburns are like perfect too.
90s sideburns are perfect, man. They have that slight slant, just enough to not look racist. You know what I'm talking about. We've seen a few in Oklahoma.
Hey, there's
We're going to see a few in this movie, and I bet it'll be the villains. There's going to be a racial undertone that you don't expect. You think he got a nerd boner, like right there? Yep. Yep, there it is. That dude is hard as a rock.
so there's another Wizard of Oz reference.
Yeah. Casey, guys, I wonder how much the licensing was for that. Well, this isn't that was Warner Brothers' contribution to this. That's why it's co-produced. You
Oh,
get
I
to use
saw
our
it.
sticker.
I saw a Muskogee thing on it.
on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's on the side,
Muskogee
yeah.
State. Yeah,
Wow, it is great. What is it?
You could just like dub in anything a dude ever says to a new girl. She's like,
We have no idea what is going on inside because nobody's ever been able to take scientific measurements from inside the funnel.
If only men had this type of technology for vaginas, we'd find the clitoris every time.
Whoa.
Just release tiny little balls. Ladies, we need test subjects. Be sure to message Evan Hughes directly.
No, no.
Aren't there already tornado warnings?
They're not good enough.
Because, by God, she has a vendetta against tornadoes because her daddy died. She was that little girl.
Oh, okay. I didn't figure that out.
Yeah, she's the little girl that her daddy died stupidly holding that door. That was already ripped to shreds, and you still hold on my handle. They take it out to dinner
In the
first.
tornado.
Well, you got to get in front of the tornado and put it in the damage path, and then get out again before it picks you up too. It's a suck zone.
Is that the one girl they can afford from 90210?
Which 90210 girl was that?
Isn't that the girl in the glasses?
Is that Andrea?
I think.
It's funny what this would feel so different with like a different soundtrack.
Yeah. React. It's so upbeat, right?
Yeah, that's why you got to be. I think that's why movies got to be careful with their soundtracks. That's kind of what'll stick you in time more than anything else.
Yeah, this feels so just like we're on an adventure. We're going hell.
Right, right.
Why does she just have a Nikon just sitting there on the dash? Like, that's product placement.
I've seen that guy before too.
Spin City
Ah,
and a couple other things. Again, 90s
man.
that just had TV.
Wow.
Honey, I find this kind of interesting. I'm going to tag along.
Beautiful shot.
Along. Yeah, some of these shots are pretty impressive. They'd have to do it like a helicopter or something, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, here comes the rival team. They got technology. They're the bad guys in Oklahoma because we don't. We do it the rough way.
That, honey.
Jonas Miller, he's a night crawler.
You Americans, so theatrical.
He's got a lot of high-tech gadgets, but he's got no instincts.
What's in the back of Helen Hunt's truck? A high-tech gadget.
Man.
But their stuff, I mean, fuck Radio Shack, right?
What a world they're painting for us here. It's like the news teams at war with each other. Yeah. Look at this piece of shit. Cheats on his wife. Litters. He's on a different channel than me.
He probably likes
Fuck my
OSU
mom.
too.
Yeah. He's from Texas.
And if you didn't know that they were the enemy, they all drive painted
Look
black
at this.
cars.
What is it?
Even this fucking Volkswagen van painted gloss black.
What are they trying to run him off the road?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
If things really changed that much, so now it's just like kind of everyone's just kind of under capitalism together and everyone hates their bosses. But
got a
back
flat
then,
tire?
people actually were against each other.
How did he get it there if it was already flat? And the,
His hair's still perfect.
yeah.
The first digital orthographic to
Oh, there's got a remote control.
and inside, she holds hundreds of these little sensors. For all study.
Holy shit. I don't know why that kind of scared me.
Oh, I get it.
Wait a minute.
Unrealized idea. Unrealized.
Is that guy even saying that stuff? His lips and the
They
audio didn't quite seem to.
They're ADR in this.
This baby has satellite comlink.
It is off a little bit, isn't it?
It's pretty off, yeah.
So stick around.
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, I really enjoy your weather reports.
They totally don't bring up the fact that they try to run him off the road and kill him.
It's okay, everything's
This guy's got crazy amounts of drama going on. He's got his divorce. He's got the other news guy trying to kill him. All in the same day.
He's trying to hide his widow's peaks.
That's not authentic Oklahoma hair, by the way.
No. I wear my sunglasses inside. I do find it ironic that one of the crux of this movie is the whole marriage and divorce and, you know, fiance and stuff.
Oh, they keep that going the whole time?
It seems like it, but I just love that the main character's wearing a wife beater.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of Oklahoma, but also I doubt she would have a wife beater on.
I just think it's like wrestling where they're like, anytime I see white, it's like, okay, it's about to get bloody or dirty.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
you have to pee, you should do it now, because there's not very many places to stop once we get on the road.
You're still in love with him, aren't you?
Man, look!
Check, please.
They got hot pit barbecue.
Drainage.
And it's OU hat! That just pissed off half the demographic. Later stuff.
So I take it they're not going to slow down the action at all in this movie. It's just going to be like bang, bang, bang,
Or
bang.
the soundtrack. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how are they hearing that? He's just that obnoxious. If this was in 2024, he'd have a Trump flag behind him.
Right.
Just going through town. He's crazy because he has a vest on.
I like how every guy is super interesting while he drives.
And that guy's character development was he's singing Oklahoma. I like that she has dash-mounted video recorder and then a camera on the other side and then an icon on top, which I guess is mounted to where she can like drive and go click, click. What kind of shot are you getting? The hood?
You can tell it's a 96 because this now kind of everyone acknowledges everyone needs therapy, but back then he's like, I don't need a therapist.
She's like, you can't finish things. He's like, you talking about my penis?
Right. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we just saw the bad guy of the movie.
Yeah, a hurricane. Why are we in the Tulsa hurricanes? React
Oh,
back!
the Golden Hurricane,
Yeah.
too.
Just saying, we don't have hurricanes in Tulsa.
Yet, I guess. I've never seen one like that in my life, by the way.
I've seen, we had like, I think it was like an F3 or something like that in the Copan area once, and I got to see it. But it was mostly like, you don't see them that clean. It's mostly just a storm.
Yeah.
There's so much rain and shit that you don't really see it like that a lot.
Wow. I really, this makes so much sense to me why people could watch this and think this is what it's like to live here. Like,
Yeah.
you could just be driving, you're like, oh shit, there it is.
Like, do you see how bright and sunny? Like, I know there's patches, like, yeah, when it's tornado weather, it is sunny. It does come out, like, you see it like that. It's kind of creepy, like, it's unsettling how sunny it can be at sometimes.
I think they needed to make more of an effort to let people know this is just a movie.
Yeah.
This is portrayed too much like this is real.
Like I said earlier, this feels like Jaws on land.
Yeah.
Like, stay out of the water. Well, stay off the land, we're fucked.
And this is, keep in mind, this is 30 minutes of this guy's life. This guy is in the middle of a divorce, 2 hot women, driving in a ditch. This should be the final scene of this movie with as much drama as this is. You got to build to something like this. This is absurd.
I don't hear that happy-go-lucky like music anymore.
Well, yeah, and it's actually coming across better without that.
Yeah, she had to show her wet ass. At that moment, she's like, is that a flashlight I feel?
Oh, my God.
Where's my truck?
So much action.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Look
she
at her,
just
look at her
stopped.
acting.
Felicity Robson's like, I just did cocaine!
I'm okay.
You sure? Bill, she just missed the truck.
God, what happened?
Exquisite.
Jesus.
Exquisite. I'm gonna laugh if she has a muddy hoodie, but her wife beater is bright white. It should have soaked through, right? I love the random goggles he has. Like he's in Digimon.
Oh, now the pros roll up like, oh, look at all these clowns. Wow. The beef is so extreme.
That's about the equivalent. That kiss was like when Disney said that they were gonna have like a gay couple in Beauty and the Beast, and he shows up for like 1 frame. So they just dished his camper. They just threw it away. That's a couple grand. Left it on the side of the road.
Wait, okay, I know.
So
You're not going to spoil it for me, but do they get back together?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, it seems like a toxic relationship, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I bet the sex is amazing though.
Yeah, I'm sure sex with Bill Paxton's amazing.
Pretty sure.
Rip.
Well, I mean, she's
No,
pretty
she's
aggressive.
beautiful,
I mean, this
yeah.
is 90s, but I'm pretty sure she pegs him.
Yeah, I can see that. So this other girl's just going to get screwed over?
Pretty much, I think.
Oh. So they're just chasing this Twister around the whole movie?
Well, I mean,
Kind of.
it looks like it. I don't know past that a little bit. I'm still in love with. Now there's 3 Dodge Caravans.
Wow, look at that new technology.
You know it's the 90s because you can count every female hairstyle has bangs.
Yeah, I've seen that guy that's driving too. I've seen him in a movie too. What's he been
Jurassic
in?
Park.
That guy's in Jurassic Park?
I think so. I think
that guy right there?
No, the guy that's driving, he's in ER. The big guy. With the
Okay,
goatee.
okay.
He's one of the back doctors in ER back in the day. That guy is in Jurassic Park, I think. He's in like Jurassic Park 2 or 3 as one of the villains. Like the crew that gets eaten by a dinosaur, I remember at one point. I remember him getting eaten in one of the movies, I think.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a sidewinder.
It's the next villain. It's a Sidewinder. It's like they were going to make action figures of all the tornadoes and they had to have names for copyright reasons. You laugh, but with this next movie coming out, there's probably going to be a Twister's Funko Pop.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing, right? There's like more than one Twister in the new movie.
Yeah, because it's Twisters.
Wow.
And then they're going to have on water, too. If you have them on water, it's not called a water tornado. Do you know what it's called?
A tsunami?
It's called a water spout.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So this new movie that's called Twisters, I've already seen the trailer, and it has several water spouts. They're just probably going to be like, look at the tornadoes on water! And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not accurate. That's just not accurate.
And are these people interested in saving people's lives, or are they just all trying to get the shot, or what's going on?
They're trying to race to be the first people to launch their little probe thing up and get the information.
Oh, gotcha.
'Cause
Okay.
that's going to be like the new way to see a tornado.
Okay.
That's the whole plot.
Because none of them seemed like, oh my god, this is going to hit a town or anything. They were just sort of like following it like...
You
we
got
gotta
like
get
the
story.
underdog crew, which is these people trying to do their own Dorothy they built. And then you got the rich famous crew that's trying to do their own Doppler thing.
Yeah, I mean, does it matter though? I mean, in the interest of humanity, couldn't it be either system?
No. Yeah, I agree.
I mean...
Oh, remember earlier when she made that joke about him having trouble finishing? His new fiance is a reproductive therapist.
Woo!
That's great writing right there.
Yeah, got a lot of good. Everything connects.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how much action they crammed in this thing. I can't believe the
Cow.
Oh, I remember that. I can't believe the non-storm chasing girlfriend is so willing to go along with all this.
Do you know what the cow's a reference to?
Is it also Wizard of Oz?
You're right.
Fuck.
Another Wizard of Oz reference because that happens in
Wow.
the fucking tornado. A random ass cow just flies by. They're like, there he comes
That's
back.
sad too. Somebody help him. Somebody help that cow. It's funny because you never hear a cow moo when you're driving by, but if it's flying through the air, you hear that moo crystal clear.
And then over that storm and everything, you could clearly hear that cow.
Yeah. I think that's the last thing a cow would do. I don't think they moo when they're flying upside down in the air. They moo when they're having a good time. That's my understanding.
Release it now. Like, you should have a button.
I just don't know when they're giving it, like, where are they going to go from here? How do they up the ante of this shit? It's already this fucking crazy.
How is it on each side of the water, both spinning on the bridge right on top of their truck? That makes no fucking sense.
It's insane.
And then it just, I guess it finished.
Like, just another Tuesday.
Yeah, he's totally got a boner. Hard as a rock.
Yeah, they're definitely getting back together after that little jump into each other's arms. Don't sign the divorce papers yet.
Sitting in the middle of it.
What the fuck?
She's kind of the MVP of the show so far. She has some funny lines, and her delivery's great. I remember this part because this always reminded me of my grandma. My grandma, like, my dad grew up in Delaware. You know where that is?
Yeah.
And they were really poor growing up, and like, he comes from like 8 or 9 kids, and like they were very poor out in Delaware. And like my grandma's house was like that with like the, what do you call it, the wind vanes and all that stuff and all that. It just always reminded me of this lady in her house. Except my grandmother was a lot louder.
I think she could be his mom. It's funny, a lot of times my girlfriend and I will pull up our phone to Google the actor and actress's names to see how far off in years they actually were. 'Cause a lot of these movies have a bad habit of like the mom is actually 12 years older.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's her aunt in this movie.
Oh,
That's supposed to be Joe's aunt.
Okay, gotcha.
They're going to Joe's aunt to eat because they're all hungry.
I got it wrong. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, that does look good.
That's Oklahoma.
Steak and eggs. React fact.
This doesn't make Oklahoma look bad. It's just a lot more chaotic than Oklahoma actually is.
Yeah. I haven't seen a Sonic yet.
No. It should have been like flying upside down after the cow.
Like, this is a fucking steak breakfast with eggs and everything.
And she's not used to it.
God, Mac, you got a lot of beef. Where'd you get all this beef?
Did you see my cows out front?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's a lot of potatoes. Can you pause it for a sec? I have to make an important point here. The girlfriend, is more freaked out by the food they're getting served than that whole scene in the car with the rain and the tornado and the flying cow. She's got a weirded out look on her face now being served a steak.
I know. Like,
During that, she was like, oh, yeah. And now she's like, what the fuck, mashed potatoes?
I know, and I look at that now and I'm like, damn, that aunt's cooking, making a ribeye for everybody custom? Fuck yeah.
Like, it's bad acting, but it's also like the director should have been like, you're not more surprised by the food than you were by the tornado.
See, and also, like, they could have fixed that in one sentence or one line at the very beginning. Just say she's vegan.
Yeah, and I know they're also trying to show, like, okay, she's starting to be an outsider, but, like, they're laying it on, like, really thick.
Yeah.
With her being, like, you have steak and eggs in New York and L.A., too.
Yeah, steak and eggs is pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, so that's a little over the
top.
And
also, like, they didn't even give her eggs. They gave her steak and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
So, like, they're giving her an actual, like, steakhouse meal.
Yeah, who actually goes, like, especially, like, it's someone's residence, too. Like, you can't act like that about a home-cooked meal for you.
Yeah. Especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're just, like, surprised going to show up on this lady's doorstep.
By the way, I do want this conversation in it. I was hoping.
That's funny.
Just because we paused it doesn't mean it won't be in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's important stuff. Okay, anyway.
If it's good shit, we're having it.
This is good shit.
See, look at that plate. And even he's like, I can't eat that.
And Helen Hunt's like, I'm getting my man back. Look at her. She can't even eat mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's he's from Channel 2.
Oh, the real guy?
That's a real newscaster from Channel 2,
Oh,
KGRH. I can't remember his name.
Oh, the bad guy's on TV.
I'm up against the extreme, baby.
Surprisingly, the most authentic is Philip Seymour Hoffman just doing a normal voice.
Oh, right. Well, he's just such a better actor than... He's probably the best actor in this movie.
He's just like, yeah, I'm just here, man. Just chilling.
I mean,
And
Bill Paxton's an incredible actor, but
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is, like, untouchable. Well, this was a successful enough movie, I think it would have, like, launched everybody.
It was the second highest grossing movie of 96. Yep, Independence Day was number 1.
Ooh, I didn't like that one.
96 was the days where number 1 in the box office was Independence Day with Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was Twister. It came in with a gross of $495 million. Number 3 was the original Mission Impossible movie, Tom Cruise.
Holy shit, and they're still making it. Think of how crazy that is.
They're on Mission Impossible like 14 or something.
He's the only one that's still able to keep his franchise going.
He's pretty much turned into that meme of Ben Stiller playing him in the beginning of Tropic Thunder.
The one man who made a difference 5 times before is about to make a difference again. Only this time, it's different. Who left the fridge open?
An F5?
React fact!
What would that be like?
They all talk about it like it's a fucking Jaws.
Oh, I thought the F5 was like the biggest one.
I know, but didn't they say like the Moore one back in the day was like a record F7 or something like that?
Oh, okay. Went even beyond.
Yeah. Because I remember this movie was famous for getting the pop culture relevance of like everybody knew the F scale, the Vegeta scale. And they're like F1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which now if you go days, like, I'm pretty sure they changed it because now it's like EF scale. It's like EF1, EF2.
Okay.
And I'm like, why did you add a letter? It's like, first you take fucking Pluto away as a planet. Now you're adding letters to my tornadoes. By God, I'm going to write my senator. We need to make tornadoes great again.
Oh no.
Yeah, those old ladies like jingling stuff.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. You better run.
She's like, yeah, bitch, you ain't lasting. That smirk on her face.
Yeah. I think we can all relate to her, though. We've all been in relationships where we're just not fitting in.
Yep. You know, sometimes it's out of convenience or just something happens in the timing.
Yeah, you're a storm chaser, she's not.
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
Yeah. Closet vegan, possibly. Maybe she's hiding it from him. She's like, I totally like steak. Let's see, they could have added a line in the beginning. I totally love steak, Bill. And I love that the Dodge Ram that's getting sponsorship is clearly faster than everybody else. Who drives like that? This is better than the weird upbeat classical earlier.
Are they gonna? Is this movie just one day?
Yeah, but
React
I don't know.
They haven't slept yet, so. I mean, rap by this time would have been way past done, right? Because grunge had come out years ago.
Oh, you know what this is? You know what this is?
What?
This is the moment where they have a newer band that the label has, and they're pushing them on the soundtrack. So it's not like a well-known band or something like that, but this is the moment in the movie where they get to have their new hit single off the soundtrack.
And they were still trying to push like some glam rock in this year. This music was so over.
But it's Oklahoma, and you know Philip Seymour Hoffman's that wacky, quirky guy.
Yeah, I mean, what year did Nevermind come out? Like 91?
90, yeah, 91. I mean, before he bought a shotgun.
Oh my god.
Too soon?
No.
Oh, okay. So, remember earlier in the movie when they ran Bill Paxton off the road?
No, totally. He was like, "What are you trying to kill me?" After he tried to kill them earlier.
Yeah. In the exact same trucks too, because like she's driving the red one now. That was the truck he got the flat tire on. This entire movie wouldn't exist if there was an iPhone. But yet we're getting Twisters. July 19th. Philip Seymour Hoffman was super red right there. See?
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he was doing a little drugs back then. I mean, it's kind of what he got known for later.
Yeah.
Is this like freezing ice?
It's hail.
Oh my god, this poor girlfriend. Also, it's bullshit that they don't end up together if she went through all this shit.
Yeah.
Her beautiful hair.
Oh, now you can see his sideburns. This seems really stupid that you have it all strapped down like that and you have to manually open the top.
Yeah.
You couldn't have just like pulled a cord, like from the back.
Oh my god.
See, now it really is like Jaws.
That wouldn't have taken out the windshield. That's a Dodge truck for you.
Oh, what do you got? Women drivers, am I right, 90s? Oh, she's Coraline now. Oh, he's got some bloody... He must have been punching the wall.
Oh my god. Twisters have fire too?
It's a flaming twister.
It's like flaming Cheetos,
Yeah.
but different.
It's muy caliente. It's fuego. Not to be confused with Fuego del Sol. Is this like the last Airbender where everyone
Yeah,
has...
they've managed to get all of the fears in this movie. You know, the water fears, the fire fears, the wind fears.
We had wire tornadoes? Yeah, because I mean the default's a wind tornado, I assume.
Yeah. This looks very unstandard, though. I mean, look at the entire sky.
Well, they just lost half their CGI budget.
Yeah, I like how he was still online through this.
Can you imagine
like,
the data rates that would be?
My phone doesn't work if I just, you know, go in the woods a little bit.
Also, back in those days, I'm pretty sure all those headsets, not waterproof.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're all getting electrocuted. Or at least it's not working after any of this.
I keep thinking that they're like little Christmas ornaments that they're collecting.
Yeah.
Those little silver balls. Oh, the truck drives backwards too?
Oh, that's
how they get away.
Well, it's so they can show the Dodge logo.
Yeah. Oh, that's the classic Oklahoma license plate too. At least they had some level of detail here.
Oh, she's trying to save him.
Help me! What are you doing? Help
We can still save Christmas!
You've never seen it miss this house and miss that house and come after you.
Like Final Destination where it picked her family.
Yeah. It's like
she has
girl,
a vendetta against this family's tornadoes.
He's like, bitch, you got trauma, I don't.
It's like the Hatfields and McCoys of tornadoes.
Yeah. He's like, I'm normal, you're not.
Joe, it's not even the same tornado as back then. I don't care, it's Ken.
Killing yourself won't bring your dad back.
Oh, wow, he really said that shit? That's mean as fuck.
I don't know if you ever worked at CB radio or a walkie-talkie. You gotta hold that fucking button down.
Oh, wow, she's listening to their convo. This is like the craziest day ever.
Props to this actress, because they're probably like, on like, the set direction was probably like, okay, we need you to act like you're crying, even though we have no way of telling you because we're blasting you with fucking water.
And yeah, this day had to have been like on hour 35 so far.
Look at all these freaking big ass monitors.
You better get over here and take a look at this.
I was looking at that little Debbie.
Oatmeal cream
That's
pie.
some real Oklahoma shit.
Yeah.
You know we got little Debbie's in the newsroom.
Oh, it's The Shining.
Oh wow, is this her flashback scene?
No,
oh no, it is The Shining.
It's The Shining at a
How
drive-in.
did they get permission for this?
This is the part where Universal and Warner Brothers teamed up. They had to get a licensing for like, what movie can we show that we have the rights to?
Wow.
Because Oklahoma's so backwards that we're still showing The Shining in 1996.
Oh, of course, we'd probably show it now.
Yeah. Oh, he's about to do the popcorn bucket trick.
Oh, it's not the Admiral twin. This isn't real.
It's the Galaxy.
Local reference. And the sign said now showing Psycho, but that was The Shining. I think they fucked up. I
wonder if they didn't have the rights to Psycho.
Yeah. Well,
Vivid memories of this coming
still
back
has
now?
thoughts for it. It's the leather jacket.
Now she just looks like fucking Captain Marvel. They had to have one smart girl on the cast. Like on the crew. So that they have the girl from 90210 because she has glasses.
Yeah, also this girl doesn't talk a lot. She's given more just like Lead is supposed to look at her face and figure things out.
It's like her entire script was just like, look off camera.
Yeah, she's just listening to the movie, trying to figure out how she's feeling.
Ice cream. That's just bad set design. It says on the outside, a big neon sign that says homemade ice cream, and then you look inside, it has a fucking just ice slush machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just spinning like a Slurpee. Oh, she's gonna sign
Oh,
the
she
papers
is
now.
gonna sign it. But you guys almost kissed earlier, kind of.
Oh, that was probably like a warning sign to her. Like,
She should have signed the other girl's name. That's a move.
Yeah. Joke's on him. He looks down and just says Helen Hunt. It's like wrestling contracts before a match.
Yeah. I feel like that little eyebrow cut is like a classic movie. Like, you got to show these roughed up a little bit.
Yeah, but he's still macho. Like,
Yeah.
he's handling it.
Yeah, we can't give him like a gigantic scar. We're just gonna give him the little eyebrow.
Because they went too far, it would have just been like Butters in South Park when he gets the ninja star in his eye.
Oh, wait, he's gonna know the tornado is coming because the TV went out. That is a big sign in Oklahoma. If your TV goes out, you might be fucked.
See, if this was a Sonic, it would be accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, we already got Section 8 housing behind him.
Oh, there's fucking Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, we're still watching The Shining. It's totally not Psycho.
Yeah, and how is she? It's kind of odd too that she would be like signing the divorce papers during the tornado. As chaotic as all of this is.
I love that she still has her dirty overalls on, but just tied around her waist. And then she has still the clean wife beater and now a leather jacket on top of the dirty overalls. She just keeps adding layers and modifying her existing layers.
She's like, close the store! Hide the nachos!
That would probably be hard to CGI. Projecting that onto the screen and then rendering that screen to be torn apart while the movie's still playing in 96, that's actually really impressive.
They got the best people on it.
That looks good. Like, that's a really hard shot to pull off.
Yeah. Are they finally going to hide from it and not run into it?
Oh, well, yeah, let's go into another tent building. Oh, that's like the city tornado shelter. Yeah, there are some of those like that in like Nowata and stuff. I've seen those. But why they built a tin building on top of the tornado shelter? Why?
Is that glass?
Yeah, that's glass.
That would fucking destroy people.
Well, I think that preacher guy gets fucked up, right? Doesn't he get hit in the head? Because he was standing
yeah, it's
up.
like he just took 30 pieces of glass to the face.
See, like, this is the dumbest building you could have been in.
They just figured it'd be something cool to well be torn apart really cool, you know?
Yeah, let's have all these fucking exhaust pipes and stuff too. Isn't this like scary movie? It's like, where should we hide? Oh, let's go to the room with all the hooks and knives.
Yeah, and then the
oh shit!
The hose comes alive.
Oh
my god.
That was the cleanest slice I've ever seen.
It is bladed like Ric Flair
Yeah.
in the 80s. Oh, it said The Shining and Psycho. It was
Okay.
a double feature. My bad. Edit out everything I ever said.
Damn.
Damn it.
Oh,
Station
now I see
wagon
what they're
gonna fall on
in.
him?
They're not in a tornado. They're in the oil pits where you get your oil changed.
We didn't even get to see Psycho.
Fuck.
We want half our money back. We saw one feature.
Looks like we were in the wrong galaxy far, far away.
Well,
Hey.
At least he's still committed to her through
That
this
guy
part.
that got cut, he needs to watch out. He needs to learn to keep his head in the game.
Right? Wait, why does her TV work during the Twister?
Well, she's far away. Remember, they left her.
Oh, okay.
They had lunch there or something like that.
Uh-oh. But that tells her it's going, right?
Yep, that's the win things. And then her dog.
They've all got dogs.
This movie made those super popular. Like I said, like those were everywhere in Oklahoma. Like you can still see them. Like
dogs?
No, the wind
No,
chime
yeah,
things.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh yeah.
No, I do feel like it's good casting though, because everyone would have a dog.
Yeah.
And it's very Storm Chaser to have a dog.
Well,
so you can get their little look where the dog goes.
React fact. I can't give you adrenaline rushes of tornadoes.
Why would she frame it like that?
I mean, she was fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman this entire time. Good old Dusty. Can I just add though, we've talked and sang the praises of Bill Paxton's acting, and he is a good actor.
Yeah.
However, there needs to be a little bit of an asterisk on this movie when his character's name is Bill. Just saying, it's not much of a stretch when he's like Bill. Like, he literally just said that. Bill, we need to go.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a mount. Oh, she's remembering. It's like here. She was that little girl.
But
That little
also,
girl.
that's like the first thing that's like bothered me in this movie. Try to help us. You're just trying to get inside a tornado so you can try your new technology with your little fucking Dorothy silver can.
And I like how Helen Hunt was like, "You've never seen it skip this house and this house, but then hit yours." And then her aunt's house is the one house that's open in the entire town.
Oh no! Wait, what?
Her aunt's house is the only one that's still kind of up. It was like the only two-story house in the town. React fact.
Wow. These guys are getting to live every piece of this movie. You know, like in real life, like cops and people keep you out of shit.
Yeah.
Like you can't go in there.
Well, they were first on the scene.
Yeah, they're just first everywhere in this movie.
The red lights are literally from their damn tornado truck.
It's crazy.
Oh, I know how we could figure it out because she had a dog.
Had a dog.
The dog's like, the bitch is down here. I mean, wolf. See? Good dog.
I knew it.
Oh, well, there was a fire truck, but they're worried about the fire. We got to put this fire out of this abandoned building, but this lady is still trapped down here dying.
Right? She has a massive head wound. I'm fine.
That's the most realistic Oklahoman I've met so far in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's a coax cable.
I like how everything has been like a perfect symphony of like, it's the cable, it's the TV, it's the bricks, it's the dog.
You know, like those movies where like they finally come together as a team and they're a well-oiled unit?
Yeah.
You know what all this movie did and what basically they're saying? The thing that was holding up this team was that other fiance. Once they got that bitch out of here, everybody's like, yep, we're working great now.
Yeah, she didn't get that many lines in this movie. She probably thought when she was going to be like the love interest of the main character, she was like, oh, I'm going to be in this movie a ton. And, you know, they usually just flash to her looking upset or confused.
And then I even feel that it did her even more dirty because they're like, you're going to be the love interest and basically like slash sex appeal of the movie kind of thing of Bill Paxton, and then you have to compete with Helen Hunt, who's like doing like a career best look as far as like glam up in this movie. Because I've seen Helen Hunt and other things, and I'm like, I've never really seen her like attractive, like.
Oh, she's so attractive though.
She's attractive, but not that traditional like Hollywood bombshell attractive. You know what I mean? This movie more, she looks more glammed up a little bit. I would say, like, it's like the '90s action movie kind of like.
Oh, I don't know. I think she looks amazing to me, but it'd also in like As Good as It Gets too.
As Good as It Gets.
Even Mad About You.
Mad About You, yeah. Maybe I just don't like bangs.
Bangs are no problem for me.
Bang Energy, if you want to sponsor us. I'll kind of swallow some of your shitty product. Anyway. Oh, now it's at the personal stakes, because, like, that got her aunt, and, like, she's like, there was no warning.
Themselves predicting an F5.
Q and Taz going, well, here comes the pain.
Well, here comes the pain.
What was also that sound effect that started Leather's music? It's like, wow, 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 wow.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Would they really be that concerned with this romance amongst all of this other shit going on? Like, they're like, look at this, they're talking.
We have nothing else to live for because we don't have character development.
The entire town is burning down, but someone hit someone else to get them to look that two people are talking.
You realize that the entire, like, ensemble cast besides these two is basically, like, the people that live at the mansion in Beauty and the Beast.
Right?
They're just the ones that got fucked on the for no reason. Oh, this is where they get the idea.
Of course.
I need every aluminum can you can find.
Good God.
Yeah, he's high.
Yeah, right. But it actually fits his character.
Yeah. Ah, that's like near Tulsa. That's like the old bridge that collapsed, isn't it?
No, this is Tulsa, yeah.
That's like the I-40 bridge or whatever that collapsed like a couple years, like decade ago, isn't it? Like that old bridge.
This is the only part of the movie I've seen though where I'm like, that's Tulsa out of everything.
Oh, he's a CM Punk fan.
Oh yeah, the Pepsi thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Pepsi's definitely a sponsor in this thing.
You know they're working with aluminum because they got cut up hands and Band-Aids. See?
Wow, this news team does fucking everything.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. They're like each person's MacGyver.
Oh, it's realistic, Oklahoma. I saw an old Mustang.
Oh, Pepsi saved the day. What a great sponsor. Oh, and conveniently, there's the tornado still going however long they need it. I think this movie just needed, like, if they'd added another hour, they could have really fleshed out a lot of stuff and slowed stuff down. And
they didn't have the Philip Seymour Hoffman cocaine budget.
Yeah, they're just fucking...
They had to use him briefly at 30 seconds at a time.
This is like Vince Russo booked it.
Oh, yeah. It's Dorothy 3, because they've already
TV.
fucked up Dorothy 1 and 2.
This is like WCW 99.
And then RoboCop comes out to save them all.
I can't believe they haven't given Helen Hunt like an eyebrow cut yet.
I know. They haven't even really got her wife beater dirty. Oh, Final Destination 2.
Oh no. That's bad, right?
Yeah. They wanted it to basically all go up in the center, then it releases. Which to me makes no goddamn sense, because if they have those balls lined out and the tornado picks them up, wouldn't those balls be in the center anyway? They'd already be flying around in there.
Wait, it's back in the truck now? Or was that a
The
different
log
one?
went under the truck perfectly and it's up on top of the log now. And he's trying to like basically get the truck off the log. They have two Dorothys. They have one out there that fell, and they have Dorothy 3 behind them as the backup.
Dude,
They've already wasted one of the originals.
This makes such a crazy impression of Oklahoma.
I know.
Yeah, this is very Final Destination right here.
Now, if only we could have a Conoco logo on the back of that truck.
These look like all brand new vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot Carrie Yoles and this whole team was here. Because they haven't been in the movie for like 30 minutes.
Stay sharp back there. Stay in position.
could make it.
Oh, because earlier the tornado shifted away from the bad guys, and they're not going to let it happen this time. Character development.
I'm telling you. Eddie, I know you can hear me. Turn around now. Get out of there.
Oh. Then you just get your whole team killed, probably. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck!
Oh, no. Did that actually kill that guy?
I mean, it impaled him.
Wow.
Either that or he's getting an express lane to be in a roadie. Well, that's scaffolding. Oh, I don't think they're alive after this. Do you hear the whistle sound effect?
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't kill the villain. Oh, well.
And then it's going to blow up. See, now he's dead. The villain's dead.
Wow. I didn't expect that. Oh, look. Look, he's not. Now, look how long he looks at her. Time's passing, time's passing, time's passing. He's not driving at all.
This is so redneck that they basically... I want you to look at that wind vane thing. They basically just took a quote from Goofy. Gorsh.
Right.
It's Gorsh held.
Look at all that brand new farm equipment, too. It's
I
like
know.
straight out the lot. Nothing has even any dirt on it.
Like, those things are pretty fucking heavy, too. I don't think they're moving pretty... I mean...
That's a problem, too, in a lot of period pieces. Like, if someone at this point has a car from, you know, the 50s,
yeah,
chances are it's well maintained. It's not going to have, like, a big dent in the side of it. Or so they're never able to show anything with any realistic
yeah, it
wear
always looks
on
mint
it.
condition.
And even this, like you pointed out, I mean, the truck is surviving pretty well everything. It still looks like a good-looking truck. It doesn't look like a hunk of shit.
And like I said, there was even like the thing that made me secure that was that entire scene where we had to do it in reverse. So we're just hero cammed on the Dodge logo. You know what I mean? Like we wrote that in. Oh,
it's funny too. Like the limited amount of damage on this Dodge. It's like I know people driving through Tulsa with worse Dodges that haven't been through anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's in sport mode. He put the tailgate down.
It's going through a whole house. And
it's more aerodynamic.
It's gonna survive a house.
Maybe we should get off of this road.
What a line.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get out of this fucking state.
These are like the 5 lines that are like, you know, they did a rewrite with Joss Whedon.
That was absurd.
We needed to punch it up, make it funny right here.
Jesus, take the wheel. Dorothy's flying! Baby, she's flying, man!
I understood that reference.
I had a female comic tell me one time, and I was like, I never understood like why girls growing up always love fucking horses. Like all these girls always have like a horse phase, and she's like, well, that's because you don't understand how a vagina works.
Oh wow, that's so funny.
Like she's like, you ride a saddle, you're gonna be a horse fan.
Whoa.
They're hanging out in that place.
What if that just killed both of them, and that was the ending of the movie? Do you ever think about stuff like that?
Like if this is Final Destination?
That would have been like the twist of a century, too. You know, no pun intended, because everything was set up to make this like a heroic ending. And if they had really like had all that cheesy music and all that stuff happen, but then they killed both of them at the end, they probably should have done that.
I feel it's a missed opportunity that they didn't license the Beatles' Twist and Shout.
People would really be talking about that to this day.
Or even the Chubby Checker version. Yeah. Twist and shout!
Look at the house coming apart like a puzzle piece. He's like, did you sign the divorce papers yet?
He doesn't need them anymore because he lost his fiance. That'd be funny if at the end of it he's like, I still need those papers, bitch. She's like, I thought we bonded. He's like, nah. I like to point out that they're looking for things to tie themselves down to this pipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just scoffed at her and goes, it's no good! And she pulls up a leather belt, but he picks the leather belt next to her. Do you see what he was looking at before she had that idea? A fucking chain!
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hook a chain around your waist. I'm sure the tornado would love that.
But this is also such a crazy idea to me.
Yeah.
I feel like none of this movie was actually like fact-checked for a tornado.
Well, I mean, it's the 90s. It was made by people that made Jurassic Park. I mean, back then they thought
like,
dinosaurs
we didn't
have
fact-check
feathers.
the dinosaurs. We're not going to fact-check the wind.
React fact.
Oh.
Tell her you love her. Oh, wow. They get to be on the inside of the tornado.
It's an up overall shot instead of an upskirt shot.
They made this shit seem dangerous as fuck.
Yeah. In reality, that was an F5. Their skin's getting like ripped off of their bodies.
Oh, seriously? And they left that house? That's nice.
Well, remember what she said? You've seen them skip this house and then hit yours. Oh, it's the stand-ins for her family. That dad was smart. He survived. Look at him shake his head no. Oh my God, that kid's a fan of
baseball.
Baseball. Just a generic baseball shirt.
The baseball shirt, yeah.
Hey kid, baseball. Baseball.
We can't get any official team licensing. Wait, they just slept there?
Oh, and he totally just grabbed her tit. He totally just massaged her boob. See it?
Yeah, he did. He
caught the feel. He's like, I remember these A cups.
He still got just the one little frickin' scar on his eyebrow.
How is all that foundation staying on in that rain?
I don't even think it's rain. It's like a sprinkler system that's just fucked up.
The valve's right behind her.
Yeah, right.
Turn it off. Oh, they saved the dog. They kept the dog as a mascot from the ant. They just stole the ant's dog.
I love that the whole team showed up.
Her wife beater is still white.
And kissed right in front of them. He's been single for like 8 hours.
And he's like, wow. I guess I don't need those divorce papers signed. She's like, well, I've already faxed them.
Dude, this ending is like
even the dog's like,
too perfect. Look, everyone's there.
Look at that dude just laying down. What? Is Phil Seymour Hoffman gonna fuck him? Oh, he's fucking him! Dude, he totally air fucked him for a second. Watch Phil Seymour Hoffman. Or is he strangling him? He was going like this.
Yeah, I saw it. There's something going on.
And he's probably like, dog, you got any cocaine? Closing reactions to Twister from 1996, Evan Hughes.
I think it was too perfect. I think they could have. It seems weird to say it should have been longer, but I think it should have been longer because they could have it was too much car crashing, but it was like, I feel like when you do have kind of a car crash of a movie, and then you have everything be really perfect in the car crash, the more you stretch it out, the more believable it might be. Like if this would have been a 3-hour and 15-minute movie,
yeah,
you could do all the same stuff, but because it took longer to happen, it's a little bit more believable. But how fast they got rid of the old girl and got to the kiss and everything, it's like, hey, we've only been watching these guys for maybe 48 hours, and all of this happened.
Yeah, and there was 5 tornadoes in a 48-hour period. You know what I mean? You were saying earlier, this gives the wrong impression of Oklahoma. People are just like, we have a death sentence down here.
Yeah, it was like they showed us every single thing we could see. The roof came off, the TV fell, the horse ran, the cow in the air, the truck went through the house. There was any conceivable thing, every trope that could happen happened within this span and exactly in a row. They had to have known too. There was a certain scene in the house where the TV was stuck on the cord, and then the window, and then the roof, and then this, and then that. It was it's way too choreographed where it's like ballet, where it's you could do it in a different way where you just show one of those things, and then the audience is like, holy shit. But when you see 6 of them in a row, you're like, oh, well, it's just like the game Mouse. Do you remember the game Mousetrap? Mm-hmm. It's the thing goes here, and then the thing, and then that, and it's like dominoes are
everything's
falling.
a Rube Goldberg kind of experiment. Yeah.
Right. I think they got too much of that was going on. It takes you out of it because when it's so fake, no human being can suspend disbelief if you're above the age of 9.
Can I point out one question that just popped in my head? And honestly, I'm trying to rack my brain, but it's probably gonna be an epiphany moment for you.
Yeah.
This was 96, right?
Right.
Was there one black character in this entire movie?
I don't think so.
Was there one Hispanic? I'm pretty sure every single character in this was white. There was not a demo hit at all in this movie. I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't remember seeing a diversity hire anywhere.
I think this was a certain era in the 90s before that became more of something that people would,
you know what I mean?
Where people would, I think people at the time, from what I remember, were complaining, but they just weren't listening yet. They finally started listening probably a few years after this movie.
They're probably just going to go back and retcon that lady from 90210 was a lesbian.
Yeah, I mean, this was just People were talking shit about stuff like, I mean, maybe I'm of the age I was around for this stuff, and people were talking about, hey, there's no black people in this. That was a thing. It wasn't like no one was saying anything, but it still took a few years for the studios to listen because they realized that people were to a degree going to stop fucking supporting this shit.
Well, it's just like even Star Wars had like Lando and stuff like that. But like, this is a movie that's 96. This is less than 20 years old.
And it also goes in with what I was saying about how unrealistic this was. Like,
like we live in Oklahoma and it's very diverse.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there's white people here. Mostly there's a lot of Native Americans and Latinos here.
Yeah.
And there's blacks. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different like cultures. It's a very melting pot. Like, like that's kind of why I love Oklahoma a little bit. You get to see a little bit of everybody. And like, it kind of, I mean, hit or miss, you get to see people kind of interact. Maybe like Steven Spielberg and other people that made this were like, it's not realistic it has to be dumb white rednecks that are like wanting to chase these tornadoes.
Right. Right.
Well, Evan, any final notes before we wrap up or anything on this first episode of Tulsa Comics React?
Oh man, is there anything that I missed in criticizing this? I'm usually very good at criticizing movies. I already called it a car crash.
Yeah.
I already said it didn't have diversity.
Yeah.
It needed to be longer, even though it's a weird compliment to give something that could have been better, where you're like, you just needed more time.
This may be a contender for the whitest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was very white.
Yeah, like very like. We even watched I mean, even the Shining part was in there. Even the Shining section, they showed the two white twins.
Yeah, I would say go watch more stuff from Bill Paxton because
that's probably why they couldn't show Psycho.
Right. He's got better stuff in the discography. Go watch Frailty.
Go watch Big Love.
Give Bill Paxton another chance. Rest in peace. He didn't die on this movie. He put out some more stuff. So.
Yeah, Frailty will keep you up at night. It's a pretty good one. It made me love Matthew McConaughey besides Days of Confused.
Oh, I forgot he's in that.
Yeah, he's the son. Like,
all right, I'll shut up. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, man, Evan. Thanks
for having me, brother.
Follow the great Evan Hughes.
I'm on Facebook as Evan Hughes and Instagram Evan B Hughes. I'm barely on X anymore because it's kind of X is getting a little.
I use it for wrestling.
Yeah. X. I don't know. I have a TikTok that I don't look at. Well, I don't really have a TikTok. It's like I register an account so I can look at other people's stuff. But Evan B Hughes on Instagram is my primary. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
thank you, Jared, for having me.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming.
Great to be here.
To kick off Tulsa Comics React, I couldn't think of anybody better to kick it off. And so, man, thank you. It's been an honor.
It's been an honor.
Do an awkward white handshake.
Hey, I know that goes perfectly with the white movie.
Well, guys, please make sure to subscribe and watch Tulsa Comics React. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Tulsa Comics React.